let's have Mishka put the coat in. Mishka!
He can walk in.
Yes.
Mishka, do you want to get back in or? I'm gonna change. Cool girl!
Wow, that was a big jump, sweetie. That was a big jump.
Yeah, you can go in any place as long as it's unlocked. This is a paddock. It's previously been used to house animals. I think it was llamas and goats that lived in here. It's rather overgrown with thistles at this point. Usually when you're maintaining a paddock or a pasture like this, you mow the thistles down before they go to seed or even before they flower.
They're as tall as you, honey.
Yes. I don't doubt that this work will get done, and that Rob was going to do it anyway. And
I know.
as to why he had to complain about it, I have no idea. Except he really like his employer to fire him because he's had enough. Anyway, there's a lot of bugs are going to start showing up.
Yeah.
It needs some attention because it's leaking constantly. It's overflowing. The float inside needs to be adjusted, and the bowls need to be emptied and then cleaned out. Again, just routine maintenance. So let's keep going. It's a large bin feeder. It's suitable for feeding cattle. We're not doing that here. We would like this to be removed from this paddock where the horses will eventually be here. No, this is a water that obviously has not been used or cleaned in a while. So here are some dead trees, very dead. They've obviously been dead quite a while. They're at a stage where they're going to start dropping limbs, and these limbs are dangerous to any animals that might be here, and certainly dangerous to any humans that might happen to be in these paddocks. So these trees need to be removed as soon as possible.
And there's already a big limb that dropped.
Yes. These are wheat trees growing on the fence, under the fence. If they're left here for much longer, they'll start to negatively impact the fence. They will actually grow through the fence and start to break it apart. So just a general maintenance practice is to remove any trees that are growing on the fences or under the fences or anywhere close to the fences. This area was used to feed cattle for a period of time. Accumulation of manure around one of the feeders, around both of the feeders. There's also a fair amount of damage that has been done by equipment that came in here, probably bringing in feed for the cattle. So what we're looking for here is for these feeders to be removed. All the manure needs to be cleaned out, and the damage to the ground repaired.
And this is done by a vehicle.
It's done by a tractor. Okay, yeah. I'm not hanging around. Sorry. There's a bunch of manure. Again, the noxious weeds, the burdock and the thistles need to be mowed regularly and keep them from reproducing and taking over. Okay, so here's a hose. Do you know what's happening at the other end of this hose?
I don't know. So there hasn't been any proper flashing put on this windowsill, so it totally rotted out. So this needs to be addressed. This is just a construction fill, huh?
Yeah. It just was a patch job. There was a gap. They used caulking to cover the gap rather than a piece of flashing. So caulking fails, especially in an application like that. Always fails. So the water is going to a watering tank in that field.
Oh.
It's just something to note because there's going to be more of it, and it could be 100 head of cattle drinking from our well, which impacts how much water we have available for sure, and and there's an expense involved in pumping the water. I'm with her. I don't want to spend a lot of time.
No, I know.
Because we're doing a lot of running around.
I know.